Hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jonna. This is Jonna OMG. Today I'll be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 15, Episode 12, Sex, Lies, and Video Phones. I don't know why I wanted that to rhyme so bad, but anyway, so we are still in Portugal. Candy is leaving because she has some escape concerts that weekend. She's leaving on the note where she was calling everybody, trying to get to the bottom of this kiss between Drew and Latoya because Drew was calling her out to be a liar, which I don't know what would Candy gain from lying about what she saw. Not sure. So she's calling everybody up. She's calling Latoya, Kenya. I think she even called Shamia. She's like, can you believe this girl calling me a liar? And she doing this while she in the room with Drew at this point, which I thought was funny. Like, girl. And at this point, it's just kind of ridiculous because it's like, Drew, multiple people saw you kiss this girl. Like, multiple people were present. You were not, there alone. So you constantly denying it just makes no sense. I guess I know why you are, because it's probably going to get you in trouble with Ralph. But at this point, you just need to fess up to it or just try to play it down. Like, yeah, we kissed, but it was just a peck. I don't know, but something. So apparently Marlo was recording the conversation at the pajama night, and then she ended up sending it to Latoya. Latoya sent it to Drew. So it was just a whole mess. Drew basically saying Candy is lying because of her wanting to do, Candy wanting Drew to do this movie with Todd where Drew has to kiss another lady, which I'm like, Drew, that it doesn't even make any sense because Candy was singing this same tune last season. Was it last season all this went down, or the season before? Anyway, Candy has been saying that you kissed this girl, so it has nothing to do with this new movie that just started. Girl, nice try. Okay, nice try. So apparently Sonia and Marlo, Sheree was president as well, and somebody else, Mayetta, of course. Mayetta went back and told Kenya that basically they were telling telling Courtney kind of watch out for Drew. But honestly, y'all need to be watching out for Courtney, okay? She the snake in the grass to me. I just don't mess with her. She has something up her sleeves, and it's a mess. So Mayetta went back and told Kenya that basically what the ladies were saying to Courtney, watch out for Drew or whatever. So, side note, y'all, Kenya was on time for every activity during this episode. I was so proud of her. And I'm like, okay, girl, that's how you're supposed to do. You can't be mad that people late for your events and then you don't show up on time for other people's events. Hopefully she can keep it up. So the girls are headed to do a sound bath. It's a part of their healing journey, which I'm like, okay, yeah, about time. When was the healing gonna start during this trip? So far it's been nothing but mess and drama. So they finished the sound bath. A lot of them said that they were at peace afterwards, which I was like, okay, that's pretty good. Kenya says that she was just thinking about Brooklyn the whole time, how she's so blessed to have her and how she wants another baby, which I'm like, okay, fine, sure. Have another baby if you must, but please do not have another baby with Mark. Just don't do it. I don't know why you would want to add an extra tie to this man. You already have two ties, okay? You have a marriage to him, which you are in process of dissolving, okay? You're in the middle of getting a divorce. You've been getting a divorce longer than you've been married at this point. And you have a tie to him with Brooklyn, okay? That's not going anywhere. Do not create another tie to this man. Girl, he just gonna use it against you at some point. He used Brooklyn for you not to film with her. What was that, a couple seasons ago where you couldn't even film? Brooklyn couldn't even show up on the on Atlanta because of him. Girl, don't create another tie to this man, please, Kenya. Please. So after the sound bath, they do some yoga, or maybe it was just meditation. So, and then they go grab some food. So ladies bring up the conversation again about last night at the pajama night. Drew's upset that Marlo recorded her. So they're going back and forth. One funny thing that Marlo did say, like, with her, she said something about, like, her and Ralph both men in the technology since she recorded that girl. I'm like, girl, y'all, Marlo had the look. She got the comment. She got the sly, clever remarks sometimes now. She really kind of funny. So Kenya calls out Courtney, asking Courtney if she wants to inform Drew of what the ladies kind of told her at the pajama night. I mean, Kenya inserted herself. I'm like, Kenya, you weren't even there. Like, Mayetta told you the story. So Mayetta should have brought it up. But anyway, whatever. You know, they were basically telling Courtney to watch out for Drew. Courtney's like, no, I don't have anything to say. I think it's the voice that's irritated me with Courtney also, because she makes this like little squeaky voice, like she's trying to be innocent, but it's not coming across, girl. Like, you don't seem innocent at all. You end up just looking, I mean, you're just being condescending at that point, and it reads through the screen, okay? We don't feel the innocent vibe that I think you're trying to want us to feel. It's not going over well. Not with me, at least. That's the kind of stuff she does. Well, bless your heart. You know that type. All right. So Courtney basically tells Kenya that it's basically her karma for why she failed. And I just don't like that. I'm just like, Courtney, shut up. Like, so there's just no resolution between them. Sonya did tell Marlo in front of the group, which I like, that she was wrong for recording and sending that video out. Still no resolution, so there's that. So the ladies are headed out. I guess since this is like a healing trip, they're not going out to like a bar or a club or anything. They're just headed out for dinner. But I thought all the ladies looked really nice. I liked all the outfits. Sonya's was a little questionable for me, you know. Everybody's big on the label thing, the Balenciaga boot pants. I'm just not a fan. They were really shiny, and I didn't like them. Or maybe it was how she styled it and reason why I didn't like it. Anyway. So we learned that, you know, the ladies are doing like little chit chat at the table. We learned that Drew is still in counseling. However, Ralph is not. I mean, could you get a bigger red flag? Like, what? He not in counseling? So he just left you in counseling by yourself? Like, girl, like, very telling. Like, it's obviously him saying that he doesn't want to work on the marriage. Like, why would you get out of counseling? Like, and what is he doing while you're sitting in counseling, Drew? Where is he? What is he doing? Like, girl, I don't know. That Ralph Pittman Jr., I don't like that man. So Sonya basically, she said something to Mayetta. She didn't like that Mayetta went up and told Kenya everything that happened, and Mayetta used the word colluded, which they say it wasn't like that at all when referencing them telling Courtney to watch out for Drew. I'm not sure what else you would call it, honestly. Because why y'all telling this girl, telling her cousin to watch out for her? Like, that is just so weird. Anyway, Mayetta did apologize. She just apologized for using the word colluded, which, okay, I'm not mad at her for that, because honestly, if you were afraid of it getting back, you shouldn't have said it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the name of the game of this show. Don't say nothing that you don't want getting out. Boom. So, and yet again, even in that apology that Mayetta gave, Courtney was being condescending. She, like, I can't stand it, girl. It's just, Courtney just came in too hot, you know, like episode 1, she started it up with Candy, and then she got into it with somebody else, I think, and then now it's Kenya. So it's just like, girl, like, I don't know if you're just trying to vie for a peach, and this is your way of trying to do it, like stir stuff up with the veterans on the show. I'm not sure, I guess, but it's just not working for me, Courtney. Like, it's just not reading well. I don't like it. Anyway, Marlo ended up apologizing for sending the video out, but she said she still wants to get to the bottom of the truth, which I'm with her. Like, there's a blatant liar in the group. It's either Candy or it's Drew. Now, Drew has something to gain from lying, okay? She knows probably gonna get her in trouble with Ralph if it comes out that she kissed the girl. Not sure what Candy has to gain from lying. I don't think anything. So, out of the two, my money's on Drew to be the liar. And I know they brought up this like little text message where Drew had like text LaToya saying like, just to make it clear, like, did we ever kiss? And LaToya said no, but I think Marlo brought it up and I agree with it. I'm pretty sure Drew probably paying that girl off. I would not put it past her that she paying that girl off to lie for her, because why would multiple people say they saw you kiss her if you didn't kiss her? And just weird, really, really weird to me. And if she is paying her off, my next question is, Drew, where you getting all this money from? Like, I know you're an actor and whatever, but you ain't even been in no like blockbusters now. Like, where you getting this money from, girl? I need to know. So they bring up Courtney's comment that, you know, she said that it was basically Kenya's karma of why she fell. And Kenya brought up a good point. She's like, for you to say that, it doesn't make any sense because I haven't done anything to you. Which she hasn't. She actually hasn't done anything to Courtney at all. So I guess this is Courtney's way of like trying to fight other people's battles. But I'm like, again, you just met these the girls. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you should have came in like trying to get to know everybody, clean slate, but you're a fan of the show because you bring up things from the show often. So you're a fan of the show, so you've been watching and you just made your own conclusions, which, I mean, I guess that's what we do also. But if I'm entering into where I'm now like having close connections with these ladies, I'm gonna go in with a clean slate. But you went in, you came in very hot. I don't know. So they didn't end up resolving anything. Not that I thought they would. Bottom line, Kenya doesn't like Courtney. Courtney doesn't like Kenya. Not sure if they're going to get on one page. Not sure. So it's the next day and the ladies are headed to a winery. I was hoping for a good wine drunk time. I mean, there's like a little sprinkle of it, but I wanted more. I wanted more. So they're all tasting the wine. I think they're on like their fourth bottle. They're drinking red, they're drinking white. And then boom, Marlo gets a text from none other than Ralph Pittman Jr. So in the text, Ralph is basically saying that he finds Marlo's comments about him disrespectful and he just wants Marlo to like keep his name out of her mouth. And I'm just like, it's very weird for him to text her. Like, one, why do you even have Marlo's number? Two, if you wanted to say something to her, you should have waited till you saw her. Like, why are you texting her that? I don't know. I just find it weird. And Marlo was like, I'm not going to text back, like, because he's a man. I'm going to talk to you because you his wife. So whatever you want to tell him, you already relayed some other stuff anyway. You relay this as well. I didn't think Marlo said anything disrespectful to Ralph. She just mentioned that he was in technology. I don't think that was too big of an issue. Drew was like, why are you even bringing his name up anyway? Well, girl, it's a show. It's a TV show where we talk about our lives. Your husband is a part of your life. I mentioned him. Like, big deal. Whoop-de-doo. You also mentioned that he ain't been in counseling with you in how God knows how long. So you obviously got other issues with Ralph that you need to work out. But I didn't think Marlo's technology comment was that big of an issue where Drew needed to run back and tell Ralph that she said something disrespectful. It wasn't that disrespectful to me. But anyway, so they decided to table that conversation. I guess it's like the last day or night or something in Portugal. So they wanted to end it on a good note. So they start pouring back up. I'm like, yeah, get the bottles popping. So some people come out and they do like a little performance, give a little routine. And so they taught the pilgrims, as Drew thinks, the cuff it challenge, which I absolutely loved. Y'all, I love watching people that can't dance try to dance. It is so funny to me. It's just really comical when they try to learn the steps. I'm like, oh, this is terrible, but it's a good time. So anyway, that was pretty much it. All in all, I rate this episode like a 5 out of 10. It was okay. It wasn't that great. Next week is probably gonna be a mess. Ralph and Marlo gonna hash it out, I guess. Hopefully we get to the bottom of Drew Latoya kiss. Like Candy she's holding her own. She's like, you not gonna make me unsee what I saw. Cynthia Bailey is making an appearance. I like Cynthia, y'all. I miss her, but I'm glad. I think it was time for her to transition. But I want to know what's going on between her divorce. What was her husband's name? She was calling him Chill. So Mike Hill, that was his name. I want to know what's going on with their divorce. Like, ooh, what is that? I don't know if we'll learn about it, but so yeah, Latoya is gonna show up, Cynthia's gonna show up, so next week will be what it is. So let me know what was your favorite moment from this episode or least favorite moment, and we'll chat in the comments below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and I will see you next week.